Hey, Ampy, Wendy, Gracie. Hi, everybody coming in. Oh, how's everybody doing? Hi, Dawn, Patricia, Elena, Ashley, Teresa. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here on Monday morning. It's Monday morning. Hi, Faithful. Hi, Julie. Happy Marvelous Monday to you, too. Hi, Darla, Journey. Hi, everybody. If you're just joining us for the first time on a live show, I spend a little bit of time saying good morning. Amy, Pamela, Darla, Abstract, Faith, Gracie. Let's see who else. Madonna, welcome everybody. Happy Monday to you. So if you want to get right to a project or right to the books, just fast forward if you're watching the recording. Hi, Joy, Eva, morning. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Scoops. Oh, enjoy the grand. Oh my gosh. I miss them being little, Scoops. Christine, Deb, great. Say hi to Gracie, Diana. I'm sure I'm missing some people. Thanks everybody for being here. I'm here. I'm just you hear me? Okay. Thanks, Rose. So yes, I've got her book right here. Oh my gosh. Look, wait till you see it, Julie. And I got, let's see, where's my letter? Where's my letter? Uh-oh. What did I do with my letter? Oh, here it is. Got my letter. Let's get this map back here. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So much to do today. Hi, Leonie. Yeah, got lots of new books, including the one from Lady True North. I'm going to show these other ones first. I'll spend about 30 minutes showing all these books, and that way that'll give Jan and Mr. Bear time to get in here. And hi, Melody. Melody sent us a giveaway for the first week in April, and that came in. So I'll talk about that. So, and yeah, we got some books here from Ruby Charm Colors. Her newest, what was her 2019 organizer. I got her black book. I bought the Leonardo. I bought this one, and I bought the art book for that matches the color book. So yeah, we got lots to do today. Lots to show. Lots to talk about. Hi, Norma. Hi, Mitz. Miss Pepsi. Hi, Ian. Teresa. Thank you for your letter, Teresa. Natalie. Who else am I missing? Marianne. Hi, Sister Cheryl. Newbie Cheryl. She's not newbie anymore. But yeah, it's newbie Cheryl. Hi, Mark. Yeah. Mark, you're so funny. Oh my gosh. Amanda, let's see, Linda, Wendy, thanks everybody for stopping in. Molly, Robin. So yeah, got lots of books and lots of cool things to show today. So we'll have plenty to do the rest of the week. Not like we were running out anything to do, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Hi, Janet. Clutch your pearls, Janet. Well, I don't know. Janet's not much into color books, but she will love this one that Lady Jan made. Lady True North, Jan. Hi, Gilly. Let's see. Rosen. I'm sorry, I missed. Let's see. What did Rosen say? Remember, guys, if y'all talk to me, put it in caps. Do you have a magic mirror? A magic mirror. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Hi, Mama 4. Deb. Amy. Hi, guys. Painty Girl. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Katrina. I meant to say when you go into your art room someday, it's been cleaned out. It was not you. Sure, Mark. Oh my gosh. I do need to have Denise over here to do another clean out. I need more bookshelves is what I need. I need some more bookshelves. Don't we all need more bookshelves, Janet? Hi, Becky. Good to see you. I saw some of y'all over at Christine's yesterday. That's C.L. Aldridge Art. Yeah, she was doing a color book show yesterday. I stopped by for a little while. I know, need more bookshelves. Hi, Beth. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Did anybody do any awesome art over the weekend? My bracelets are little. Oh, it's this one. That's what it is. I hear ya. I've seen your picture, Julie. I saw your bookshelf wall. Yeah. Bookshelves in every room in the house. Not in the bathrooms, but everywhere else. There might be some books in there, but I don't have any bookshelves in there. You saw my one clean out video. Oh my gosh. It's the one with Denise and I in it. Denise is so fun. She is so funny and so fun. Hi, CB. That was a couple years ago, maybe 3. I'm not sure how many years ago that one was. Hi, Design Impex. Welcome. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Sharon, Louise. I saw Louise, CB. Steak and fries. Oh my gosh. Steak and fries. What a cute name. No, I haven't heard from Great Picola. And good morning, Picola. Why did something happen to Great? Hi, said hi to Molly. Who else did I miss? No, I haven't seen Great. Let's see. Oh, on whose show, Picola? When did that happen? Did not even hear about it. I didn't even know I didn't even see it, Picola. How did y'all know it happened? Where did she, was she okay to talk about it? Her nurse came in and spoke for her. Oh, I didn't see any of that, Picola. Oh, I'm glad she's okay. Yeah. Yes. Z, is it today or tomorrow, Janet, that she has her surgery, Zandra? Is it today or tomorrow? She hasn't emailed me an update or messaged me an update, so I don't know. Oh, okay. I did not know that, Christine. It is today. Thanks, Janet. Hi, Zeely. Well, I'm glad Great is okay. Thanks, Picola, for the update. Hi, Gracie. Welcome back. Yeah, Beth, Janet just said it was today for Zandra. Yeah. She was at Shauna's last live stream, Becky, so I guess she's okay. Hi, Jacqueline. Happy Monday, everybody. We're going to get started in about a couple of minutes because I got so much to show today. I'm going to show these other books, and then we're going to go through my Cadfael book that Lady Jan True North made. If y'all have not read Cadfael, now this is Derek Jacobi. Is it Jacobi or Jacoby? Jacoby. how you say his name, in the PBS British series some years ago. I think her books came out in the 80s. I read them back when they were tiny paperbacks. I don't know if they come in any other form, but Ellis Peters, the Cadfael Mysteries. And she wrote them in the 80s, I think it was. Late 70s, during the 80s. Hi, Nancy. Would you list all the people who follow? No, Nancy, I'm sorry. I can't do that. You can follow anybody, Nancy, just by going over to their name and the 3 dots, click the dots, and you can go over there and follow them. It'll open a new window for you. Yeah, no, I'm not listing everybody. And there are a couple different lists out there, but they're not complete. I haven't seen a complete book. I just read book. There's not a complete list out there that I know of. Okay, thanks, Becky. It's been 20 years since I've read this. Yeah, it's been, I don't know if it's been, well, I guess it has been 20 years since I read it. Time flies, Julie, since I read all the series. Back in the 90s, I read them. So maybe early 2000. No, it's back in the 90s. So, yeah, it's been 20 years for me. I read all of them. I think there's like 20 of them. Yes, they are Madonna. I just can't read the tiny paperbacks anymore. It's just too tiny. I think somebody said they might be on a device, Kindle or something. I don't think it's complete though, Robin. April Sarah's, I think hers is just a color book. I think hers is just a color book list, Robin. I don't think it's everybody. So, yeah. There's Great. Well, great. I'm glad you're okay. I just heard about what happened to you. So, welcome back. I'm glad you're okay. The books are getting old, but worse. That's true. That's true, Julie. Hi, Joey. I'm sure I'm missing some people. Wendy, that's how to Wendy. Let's see who else. The other Teresa. Yeah. Beth. Linda. Yeah, chat does move quick. And thanks everybody for the thumbs up already. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. Did Joyce? I didn't see Joycey come in. Hi, Noodle. Let's see who else. Don't forget to make sure you are in live chat, not in top chat. Hi, Marie. Click live chat at the top of the chat so you see all the chat. Make sure your little wheel setting wheel is in HD, either 720 or 1080p. Otherwise, because sometimes YouTube will default back to like 144 and you're going to have a crappy video. So make sure your video is in HD. Just saying. Thanks, Picola. There's April Sarah's colorist list. Yeah. Now that's just the colorist, guys. That's not everybody that's here. That's not all the artists. That's just the coloring people. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started, guys. I got my juice. I got my coffee. Doors closed. The cats can't come in. So we can get crack-a-lackin'. If anybody sees Lady True North Jan come in, let me know. I'm going to save her book for the last so we can go through it and take our time with it, with all the notes. So when she comes in, she said she was going to be here. Hi, Karen. Nancy. So I'm going to set this aside and we're going to do this one when she comes in. All right, so let's go ahead and get crack-a-lackin' first. You all know I already had this book here. Are we light enough? Maybe I need to brighten it up just a little. Let's just brighten it up just a little here. Here we go. There we go. That's a little better. Streamers are always in flux. Yeah, it is. That's true. Julie Topaz said that the streamers are always in flux. It's better to make your own list because, hi, Joey, Aunt B. If somebody makes a list and you go to their list and then all of a sudden one of those people are not streaming anymore, people get mad at the person that made the list. So don't do that, guys. Don't get mad at April if you go to her list and there's people there that are not streaming anymore. Just saying. Okay. Yeah. All right. So anyway, I got, let's move some of this over here. Okay. So I already had this book. Let's move over this way, guys. And I've been coloring in it. You know, this is a Gugeli book. And so I've been coloring in this one. Here's the first intro page. And let's see, I could brighten this up just a little more. I don't want to get too dark here. And and you can see I've got some glitter on this. So I've been coloring in this one, and I have a few things I've done and am working on. This one here in the back. You can see the glitter on that. Well, it's stickles. Stickles. Oh, good, Zelia. You finally finished your first page in this book? I'll have to go look on Instagram for it. So got that done. I'm not done with the dragon on this side yet. But let's make sure we are always okay. I think we're okay. I'll have to readjust it in a little bit. Okay, then this is the other one that I'm working on. And again, it's got lots of stickles on it too. This is still in progress. I've just kind of base watercolored the characters and then did the stickles and let that dry. And I think I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the background yet, or if anything, but I still have to finish color penciling them in. So yeah, but I'm not going to flip through this book because I've already flipped through it. I mean, I'll just do this here, but I've already done a flip of this book. And it's a stunning book. And if you want to find people that are coloring in this book, just go to hashtag GUGELI, hashtag GUGELI, and you'll find people that are coloring in this book. And thanks, Christine. So along with this book, there is an art book. Well, I found out about this when I watched Sammy's show. Let me just here. Let's move everything out of the way so I can do it one at a time. Okay, there we go. There we go. So I found out about the art book when I watched Sammy's show. So of course I had to go on Etsy and buy it. Do I use a paintbrush? You mean when I do the stickles, Melgie? No, I just use the little bottles. Here's one here. This is one of the larger bottles, but I just use the bottles, just squeeze it out, and move it around like that. No, I don't use a paintbrush with the stickles, if that's what you're asking. So there is an art book by the artist that drew the book, and this is their art book where they have their paintings in it. I have to tilt this up a little. There we go. So it comes like this. It comes in a sleeve. Okay, it comes with a mini, I put everything in here. It comes with some postcards, and it comes with a mini color book. It's like pages from the color book, but small. And they are one-sided, so if you wanted to do them in markers or anything, are you doing stickles on every? No, I'm not going to do stickles on every page, Deb. No, probably not. But I haven't really planned it out, so I can't say for sure. Hi, Jeannie. Who else am I missing? Ashley. And so, yeah, it comes with a mini color book here, which are just smaller images of the big book, right? Just kind of do a little flip through. Hi, Ann. We're just getting started with a bunch of books today. Look at this, guys. Oh, it's just so pretty, isn't it? So that comes in the book, which is in a nice protective sleeve. And then the art book itself is just stunning, guys. It is just beautiful. Of course, y'all know I love me some art books. And it came, the book came in the sleeve. Here, let me put this in here. And it came with a little sticker sealed. It was so cute. Yes, for sure, Christine. Okay, so this is the art book, and I got it off of 70, what is it, 70 East? Let me see here. I got it here. Off of Etsy. Let me see here. And it did come from Korea, so it took about a month and a half. 70 East Books. The number 70 East Books on Etsy. Okay, and it will take a while to get here. Just saying. You know, if you order either one of these books. All right, so I'm going to just do a little bit of a flip through just so you can see some of the beautiful color work in it. And if y'all like any kind of art books or manga or anime, you're going to love this. I need something. Let me prop this up just a little. Prop it up just to get a little bit of the glare off. There we go. That's better. It is, isn't it? It's a beautiful book. So I'm going to kind of do a little flip through so you can get an idea here. But just look at the beautiful painting. And it looks like it's all done in watercolor. Probably watercolor, maybe some digi, I'm not sure. So look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, Journey, I did. 70 East Books on Etsy. Hi, Becca. And I'm going to be missing, I'll miss some chat, guys, because I'm flipping over here. But make sure you put it in caps if you want me to see it. Or, if you have a question. But look at that. Look at that umbrella, that parasol. Isn't it beautiful? I don't know, Katrina. There you go. If you put in G-U-G, what's his name again? G-U-G-E-L-I. If you put in that, an art book, one of the girls might know the translation if they've looked it up. So look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Hi, Connie. So this is all an art book. Oh, Denise didn't have a great stream. Let me tell her thanks. It's called Fluorescence. Thank you, Pacola. Fluorescent. Now, you make sure that if you want the color book, you order the color book. This is their art book. This is not a color book. This is the artist book for the color. It's two separate books. So make sure if you want the artist book, you order the Fluorescence artist book, and if you want the color book, make sure you specify that. Okay. Isn't it beautiful though, guys? Look at this. So if you want to color them similar, you could. Or if you just want to get color inspiration ideas, you could watercolor it, color pencil it, a combination of both, which y'all know that's my favorite thing to do. Do a base coat of marker or watercolor and then color pencil over it. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I know it is. And they have all these little animals in there, like little ferrets or So anyway, I was so excited. Look at that dragon there. When Sammy showed it, I had to. Now here's the one. This is the one that I did in the cover. Of course, mine's totally different. You don't have to copy it. It's just if you want to get some inspiration or color ideas, right? Yeah, and y'all, if you like I said, if you put hashtag GUGELI, you'll find people that have colored in the book and other things that are hashtag by. I don't know I don't even know if it's a him or her that did the books. Look at that one though. The heron. Look at that look on her face. Isn't that beautiful? Peacock. The goose. So yeah, you can get it at 70 East Books on Etsy. Along with the color book. You can get the color book too, but give it time to get here, guys. Either one, the artist book or the color book can take, over a month. They do come from Korea, and they come so nicely wrapped. This one, like I said, had postcards. It's wrapped in, and I'll show you this one because this is the one. This is another copy of the color book. Melody gifted this to us, guys, for a giveaway. And this is how the books come wrapped. They come wrapped so nice. So this book right here is not this book. It's the color book right here. So this is a color book, same artist, but this one's the color book with the line art. And then this one is the artist book. So if you want to look on 70 East Books, then you'll know the color book is a big book. Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah. It's the same size as this book, but you can see it's pretty fat. Yeah. So anyway, so Melody sent us a this is this wrapped up. So we will be doing a giveaway. I think it was next Wednesday, the first Wednesday of the month. I'm not sure, but this will be our next giveaway. Yeah, Moon does wrap them very nice, Connie said. Yeah. And they always have stickers, and there's usually postcards and things. And of course, I'm not going to open it because I want to keep it just like this. Yeah. So thank you, Melody. We'll be doing a giveaway with that. So that is the GUGELI fluorescence. Fluorescence, I think, is what it is. The color book and the artist book. So there we go. I'll set this aside. Let's put this over here. I got another book to give away. I'm going to give away the Lee Hammond drawing book that I showed last week too. We'll do that either next week and the week after. We'll do a couple weeks of giveaways. Okay, so next I bought the color Morphia. This is Kirby's. Let's see. Let me go ahead and maybe click in one here. So this is Kirby's newest book. And what he's done is he put a few people's color book pages that they've colored from his Morphia, Mythomorphia, from his other books. I'm not sure exactly which ones. I'll kind of look and see if it says. And then the rest are like excerpts from the book. So in other words, instead of a double page spread of the owls, it'll just have like one owl, that kind of thing. So it's like cropped pictures of some of his other work. So I don't think there's anything new in here. It's just pictures based out of the other books, but they're cropped and they're not double page spreads. And then you get people that have colored pages in the book. Get a drink of juice there. Oh, yeah. And so this paper is like a little bit of an off-white paper, and it's pretty heavy. It's probably similar to one. I can't tell you which book because I've got all of them, but I don't remember which books are thinner, which ones are thicker. But yeah. So color Morphia. And as you can see, he's got different pages that have been partially, well, this one's just, it's got the intro to it. So this is what he says. He wrote an intro. Color Morph Create. Welcome to my high definition, super detailed doodle world where striking animals morph into strange beings, objects explode into flowers, and dreamscapes become reality. In this celebration of coloring, you'll find a selection of images that have been completed by some super talented colorists. Discover their palette choices, blending techniques, additions, and innovations. Read my impressions of each piece and what I think makes them work so well. Gather inspiration so you can explore your own creativity. These pictures and a collection of my favorite images from my Morphia books, plural, so it's from the different books, appear in the coloring section for you to bring to life. Make each detailed image your own colorful masterpiece. So, yeah. I know, and it's really cool. It's really cool. Bye, Steak. I love that name. And so here you can see some of the coloring work done by, I forget how many, did he say how many? 6, 8 artists. First thing I did when I got my color Morphia, I checked to see if you were in there. Super. Oh, no, Norma. He didn't ask me. I bet these people that he asked have colored probably whole books of his. He probably got some really dedicated colorist fans of his that have done full-on books of his work. I bet you. Because look at this. I mean, they know where every little creature is. And then over here, like here's the Galactic Bear for this one here. Creating your own background. Colored by Sarah, a.k.a. Ty.lyss, Ty Liss. This image, I'll just read you one here. And we're talking about this one. This image has been colored with great precision using professional high-quality coloring pencils. Special care has been given to the bear's fur, making sure it has a realistic shine. A great way to create this effect is to first study some photographs of fur or look at it in real life. You can examine the texture. Well, I don't know if I'd want to get up on a bear, but yeah, y'all always use reference photos if you can. Because if you use reference photos, if you want to look real, real like a real bear or whatever. In this image, the ripples of light falling across the bear's head have been colored in a combination of golden and reddish browns, creating a lustrous, silky appearance. Okay. The colorist has also drawn a night sky background, completely of her own creation with black accents in black and white marker. Okay. Well, we know how to do that. We know how to do skies around here. Let's see. This is an imaginative way to combine coloring with her own drawing. The background is awash with starry detail, and rather than opting for a solid black background that might flatten the effect of the image, the subtle texture has been added using dark indigo and blue. Doing so gives the impression of deep nebulous sky. And it goes on, but just so you can kind of see the idea. Y'all know we've been doing some nebulization for some time, so y'all know how to do that. Okay, so anyway, then here's Dark Raven, and then the 2 swans, and then here's the information about the swans. So yeah, the Egyptian sarcophagus, the jellyfish. I'm trying to keep it propped up a little, keep the glare off. Hi, Jan. There's Lady True Jan. Yeah, we're gonna show Jan's book here in a little bit. Morning. Yeah, she can talk about it some if she wants, or she can talk about it a lot if she wants when we get to it. And then here is the flowering skull, and then here's the clockwork cat, which you see here on the cover, half finished here. Here's the clockwork cat, and then the rest are all coloring pages, and these are from his books. But here, let me give you an example here. Like here, no, that one is a double page spread. There are a couple that are double page spreads here in the back, but not all of them. Maybe some of the ones that he took are not in the book that doesn't have color double page spreads. All right, for instance, this one, because I've done this one. There's two fish. This is a double page spread. I don't remember which Morphia book it was in, but so he only put one. So he just put one of the fish instead of two of them. Okay, so some of them do have double page, but then like here, well, no, that's the whale. Okay, so like these are two separate things. So one might be from one book and one from another. I haven't compared the books, guys, to see which books. I think he said in the back. So some are double page spreads and some are individuals like this. That's hard to say, Linda, because everybody has their own style or their own preference to the animals. Some people like the animals, some like the myths, some like, yeah, that's hard for me to tell you which one, because you might like myths or animals, So some have, like, you'd have a dragon in one and a wolf in another, right? So you really need to kind of go look on the internet for, I have tons of them. I have tons of flips through all these books. So you can see. Then there's the whale. And then again, this is two different, pages. Yeah, just buy them all. So just so you can see, like, these are two separate pages. And then here, let's come do a size comparison. Hang on, let me put this here to hold it open. Hang on. If I can find that one real quick. I think that one's in Morphia. Yeah. Okay. So here, let's do a size comparison. Here's my colored page of this. Let's look at the size. I think, okay, it looks exactly the same. So this one is exactly the same size. So here's my Kraken. So here's my version of this page here. Right. And I kept it with just like 3 colors. Yeah, there's a video for this. And that's in Mythomorphia. So all the pages in the back here, there's just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pages that are colored for you. And then the rest is all, from his other books. Are you recommend a color book that's suitable for men? The Western one, Amy, the one Hubster and I did. Where'd I put it? The one Hubster and I did. We did a video. Hang on, let me see if I can put my hand right on it. Here. Hubster and I did a video a couple weeks ago using the Western book, Amy. And we did a video together. Here's the one he colored. And here's one I did not finish the background, but there we go. So, and we did this with just Copics. No pencil, no shading. I think we used a little bit of a gel pen. But, yeah, we did these with Copics. Hubster did this one. And I did Walter Brennan. And then I just cut them out. I cut them out and mounted them on black paper. And so, yeah, Western Screen Legends. So you can see there's a whole bunch. There's a whole video. We did this. We did a flip through this, and he talked about, he talked about each Western. That was fun. That was fun to do that with Hubster. So that's Color Morphia, guys. Kirby Roseanne's new book. Thank you, Amanda. All right. Next, all right, let me show this one. I got this one on the on the enabling of Dev, the modernist colorist. And this one did take a while to get here too. So just saying, this one took a minute. And well, that was his first time coloring, Mel G. That was his first time coloring, and with Copics. So this is Jan Van Hasteren. He does, or that's probably Jan. It's probably pronounced Jan. Jan Van Hasteren. But does puzzles. Does a lot of puzzles. If you look him up on Amazon, you'll see this does all kinds of puzzles. Oh, thanks, Carol. And so anyway, I think Dev has 1 and 2. He said 1 is really hard to find, but he showed this one. So I looked at this one, and so when he showed it, I had to order it. So hi, Jerry. Hi. Now let's see, who else am I missing? Third Teresa. A lot of Teresas. And it's a spiral bound, and the paper is pretty. It's maybe 60 to 90. I'm not sure what weight it is, but it's a good size paper. Now, of course, it's double-sided, so you're not going to use markers, right? But it just reminds me of 1970s. It just reminded me of the 70s, so I had to get it. And it's just all these different scenes, street scenes, just all kinds of scenes in them. And office scenes, factory scenes. And it's very tiny. You're going to have to get in there with some, gel pens or something like that. And again, guys, I don't even know that I bought it to color it. I just like the art of it. So whether I color it or not, I don't know. I liked the art of it. Hi, Lan. Kind of Schoolhouse Rockish. Yeah, kind of. And so there's just all kinds of little things going on. These worlds here, there's just full-on worlds. I'll kind of hold it up here so you can kind of see. Isn't that cool, though, guys? I'm just going to skip a few here and there. Then here's a pub scene. Yeah, guys would probably like this book. But the thing about this, Picola, you have to color tiny. You have to color tiny in this. Oh, good. Good, Cheryl. You'll love them. I love my Prismacolors. You'll love them. You have to color tiny. I don't know. If you're a colorist like Dev, you don't mind coloring tiny. Hubster would not get in here with a bunch of gel pens and color this. I'm just saying. And you really can't use Copics. You could probably use, your water-based markers, your super tips or your water brush markers, something like that, But it's just fun and funny. Okay. It's just fun and funny, the whole book. And there's tons of pictures. Just so much to them. I'm not sure how many pictures are in here. I didn't count them, but there's lots. Just look at all the stuff going on. Isn't that cool, guys? So anyway, I liked it for the art of it. The humor. You're hearing it squeak because it's on a spiral. But yeah, lots of them. This is volume 2. 64 pages. 64 pages. So you get a lot of things to color. If, this is like one you just sit and doodle on, this one I would just sit and doodle on if I colored it. So yeah, you can get it on Amazon. All right, next. Let me get my little note here. Let me get this out. Hang on. Get my note. Okay, so Susan from Ruby Charm Colors. Let's get this. If y'all remember, let's see. Get my notebook here. Y'all remember, I have her other 2 books. I have her other 2 art journal books. Susan Carlson, Ruby Charm Colors, and I put them in a binder. So, and what her books have, they're kind of a combination. They're a combination of color books and art journals. And so I punched holes in them and put them in my in a binder. And I'll probably do the same with number 3. It would fit in here. All 3 of them will fit in here. And I'm not going to go through the first 2 right now because I've done that already. And y'all saw I punched holes in them, put them in a binder. And I'll probably add, even though this one's a little smaller, I'll still put it. I can put it in the beginning. Here, let me show you. I can punch holes in it and put it in the front. See, so it'll fit in the front. So it's a little smaller, but that doesn't bother me. I'll use all different sizes of anything in a binder. Okay, so she sent one to me here, and she signed it, and she sent a nice note and a nice letter to me, and then she sent one to give away. So we have another book for a giveaway. So we have tons of giveaways we'll be doing the next few weeks. And so this is her Creative Companion Organizer and Coloring Art Journal. And so like I said, she signed my copy there. But what it is, it's just like her other ones in that she has, this one also has calendars and art journaling and note-taking for your year. But it's got color books, and then color book pages, the calendars, and then it's got color chart where you can color chart. Oh, here's a good example. See the dots up there? That's for you to notate what colors you use. She is, and you can follow. She is on Instagram, guys. Susan Carlson and Ruby Charm Colors. So find her on Instagram and follow her. And so you see it's got lines. It can be a journal, a date book. You could use it for a quote book. There's some grids. And so you can use it for whatever you want. Y'all know I'm not a dated person. I don't write daily. I don't write daily diarist type of journaling. But you don't have to use it like that. You can just use the calendar just to know what day it is, and then just write, quotes. You could use it if you have a channel, a YouTube channel. You could use it for your different channel ideas, or if you're watching. Hi, Color by Caroline. Or if you're watching other videos, other people's videos, you can use it for note taking when you're watching people color. Let's just say you're watching Sammy color something, and you want to kind of get the color ideas. You could write down color notes here, that kind of thing. So it doesn't have to be a calendar. It can just be color notes. Okay, then here's special charts. So you got your different type of color wheels. Okay, got a little, let me maybe pull it down here. Got a little dark there. And I do need to kind of crop it up a little, I think. There we go. I don't want it to get too dark. You watch me and take notes? Okay. So here's all the polys. So if you want to swatch all the polys, she's got the polys there. She has all the Prismacolors. Look, it's already charted out. And you just have to add the color. Here's the Luminance. Here are the Pablos. Here are the Derwent Color Soft. The Holbees. Well, the Holbeins. I call them Holbees, Lumies, Polys. But yeah, here's the Holbeins, the Holbees. Here's the Tombow. I'm not sure how you say it. Irigiton, Tombow. I don't have those. But look, it's got, and then you've got blank ones to make your own. So there's all kinds of places for you to put your own in there. Have you color swatched? Oh yeah, I've swatched them a few times. But I don't have everything. I have them all swatched in different books. I need to kind of maybe combine them at some point. I've swatched them. I've swatched all my pencils at different points in time, all my paints, markers. I've swatched them all, but just not in one book. Sammy has hers all in one book. So, well, there's blanks too. So if there's pencils that you have that she didn't name, you have blank charts all through too. So you can put, and then here you can put them on, if you have glitter gel pens, right? So it's just awesome. And she did say, I'll have to tell you the exact name of it. She's working on an insect book. Oh, here, what do we got here? Karndosh Museum. I don't know what those are either. Karndosh Museum. Neo colors. Most of us have some neo colors. Neo colors. So this, I probably should rechart mine and put them in one book, because I've got some in Travelers, some in a notebook, some in an art journal. IKEA. I have them in all different kinds of books. So anyway, that is the Creative Companion. Okay. And again, let me put the one aside, this one here, for the giveaway. I have my stack over here for our giveaways. And then, let's see, does she write it on here? She's working on a new one for 2020. Fantastical Insects coloring book coming in the spring. Okay. So I have all her little notes and stuff that I'll stick in my copy. Oh, they're the Karndosh Museum are watercolor pencils, Melody. Oh, okay. I don't even know if I've ever heard of those, to tell you the truth. I'm not sure I ever heard of them. So, yeah. So she sent that, and then she also sent, and I did do a little test in it. This is and she's put my name. She said she put my name on there. Oh, look, there's our reflection of the camera there, in embossed. And this is called Black Magic, an artfully challenging book for coloring enthusiasts. And then she has Ruby Charms on there. And I did do one little test. That's all I really had time for this weekend. Let me get a sip of juice here. And she does, and it does say here, let me read what it says on this, because this is a tricky one to color. Okay. And she signed it down here. All right. She says, thank you for purchasing this personalized limited edition, the Black Magic collection of illustrations for coloring and for supporting a fellow artist. This is a handmade book constructed of quality acid-free and lignin-free cardstock with designs on one side only. a top spiral bounding, and a removable plastic protection that you can pop out and insert under any of your pages. And I did tear it out. I did tear out the plastic, and it's really not, you don't tear it out, you can pop it out, kind of like the ring bound, um, journaling system where you can and it'll just pop back in. You can pop it back in. Every page of this one is black ink on black cardstock. It will be a very, very challenging coloring experience, but the results you can achieve by coloring on a dark background can be magnificent, hence the title Black Magic. Your colors can appear to pop right off the page. The challenge comes down to lighting. In order to see the black lines on black paper, you may need to adjust your lighting. And that's true. You have to tilt the lighting so you can see the lines. And she says just using a lamp, like I got this one here, just she tells you some lighting hints. It does get easier once you get started and your eyes adjust. It also helps to pre-sketch some of the lines with a light or white pencil to help you see where you are going. But I didn't do that, but I'll show you what I've only done a little tiny bit. I included 2 blank test pages at the end of the book that you can test out your pencils, see how they will show up on black. It is especially helpful to test your mid to darker colors. If they don't show up as well as you'd like, experiment with a few lighter layers of lighter colors first, then add your darks on top of that. Lighter colors, of course, show up very well. The cardstock handles watercolor pencils and color pencils beautifully, and gel pens can add lovely embellishments. For an extra sparkle, try pearlescent or mica watercolors, but be careful not to saturate your paper too much. That's what she says. Opaque pens and markers work great, but transparent or dark markers will disappear into the black. I highly recommend using the test pages before committing to a coloring page. I'll continue to post tips and tutorials as well as new drawings and projects on her website. Her website is www.rubycharmcolors.com. And you can check my Facebook business page or join the Ruby Charm Color community. Instagram, she's at Ruby Charm Colors, and she has an Etsy shop, Ruby Charm Colors. For announcements, new illustrations, and other projects, please feel free to share your creations on social media. I am on Instagram the most. Use the hashtag RubyCharmColors. I would love to see your colorful interpretations of my illustrations, and sharing helps support an independent artist. And then best wishes, and she signed it. So let me show you what it looks like. You can't really see until watch. Wait for it. See how it looks? See that? So obviously you're not going to be able to see them very well when I show them to you, but I'll show you a few. Like here's some fish, and it looks like not sure what kind of creature. She has her own kind of creatures too. Can you see? Yeah, it's very neat. Let's see this one. And if I don't want it to flash out, if I tilt it too much, it flashes out. Now, they're very, very tiny as well. They're not only black on black paper, but they're very tiny. Here's a bird. You might be able to see that one. See how it looks there? There you go. See it? And so she said if you're having a hard time seeing it, to like go over it with white pencil. All right, so she has, I don't even know how many are in here. There's tons of them. And I'm going to show you the one I tested. Here's another one with a bug. They're really hard to show up on camera, but I think you're getting the idea, right? Can kind of, let's move this over here a little bit closer, see if that'll help. See the bug? So I tested one I said, well, I'm going to try to do pan pastel. Oh, the name of the book. Hang on. Let's go back to the front. Black Magic. Let me move the plastic here. Black Magic, Ruby Charm. Okay. So what I did is I said, well, I'm going to test. And she says she hasn't tried it. And I got to say it was a little tricky. But I said, I'm going to test some pan pastels. So what I did is I took a couple of shades of blue in pan pastel. And I did the pan pastel background. So I just kind of swatched over. Now you got to be careful. If you go too heavy, you'll lose it. You'll lose the design. So you have to do it very lightly. Okay. So I went over it with a couple of shades of blue and pan pastel. Then I sprayed it. Now, when I sprayed it, it almost went completely away. I said, oh, I did. And I spent about an hour. I spent about an hour trying to get this nice and smooth with pan pastels. I erased all the edges. Then I went out and sprayed it, and it almost all disappeared. I said, oh my gosh. So I sprayed it with the fixative. That's why you always want to test, because you don't know what's going to happen when you spray something with a fixative. But it didn't go away completely. It did desaturate it some, but it didn't go away completely like I was fearing. I was fearing it was gone, but it wasn't. And then, so what I did is I just took a silver gel pen, and the silver gel pen went just fine over the sprayed pan pastel. And that's just all done with just silver. I haven't even gone back over the black yet. So that's just a silver gel pen there. And so that's as far as I got on the piece. So, yeah. So you can see all the little bugs everywhere. But she said you can use your iridescent watercolors. I haven't had time to test anything else in the book, right? So this is the only test I've done on this paper with these tiny black on black. Again, let me show you another one here. Here is a heron. There's a heron there. See? So you do have to tilt it to see it. But it is tiny. It's not just black on black, but it's tiny. A lot of it's very tiny. This is one of the larger pieces. This is one of the larger. There's a horse in there. Is it a horse or a unicorn? I think it's just a horse. So you can kind of see. Isn't that cool, though? So thank you so much. Thanks so much for sending that. And again, you can find Ruby Charm on, let me see if I can find her Instagram for you. Ruby Charm. Okay, here we go. Let me turn the light down so you can see her. Okay. So it's Ruby Charm Colors. And she's got tons of stuff on there. This bead. This looks like, is that the black? Yeah, this one's done with the black magic. Let's see, she had another one there. Here we go. So there's one done with the black magic. That's one done with the black magic paper. Very cool, right? Oh, what are you looking for, Picola? I'm sorry. Picola's looking for something. Let's don't leave Miss Picola hanging. She goes, sorry, guys, I'll keep looking. What are you looking for? Are you looking for this book? It should be on her Etsy. It should be on her Etsy. If y'all can't find it, then just message her on Instagram and ask her. or message her. She probably has a comment section on her website. Okay. So just message her and ask her. Okay, so there we go. Next, oh, I just want to show you this. I just got this little book here at Books A Million on clearance. Oh wait, where did I put that over? Here. So at Books A Million this weekend, I got these two things. This book was on clearance for $7. And I just stuck the tag on the back just so I could show it to you guys. I'll take it off. But it's in a nice slip cover. And y'all know I've had the notebooks of Leonardo da Vinci in other formats. I had a paperback one for years that I used cut up for ATCs. And but this is a nice one. So I have a huge coffee table book on Da Vinci. Like it's about this thick and it's this big. It's a huge coffee table book that it won't be cut up. Because y'all know I love me some Da Vinci and Mona Lisa is my muse. And so it's a nice hardback cloth cover book. And it came in this nice sleeve for $7. So I thought, yeah, I can't resist that. And so they have toned like parchment colored paper to make it look like the old parchment. And it was so funny. We've seen some of his stuff when they came to the High Museum in Atlanta, and it's small. His books are so small, or the ones that they have at the museum. They're smaller than this. They're small book. It was a small book that they had on display. Of course, he might have worked on bigger things as well, but the one that I saw was pretty small. But anyway, yeah. So it's a nice glossy parchment painted look to it. I'll just skip through it. So it's just, some of his notebooks. Diana, have you seen them, Diana? They're small. Yeah, I think this is probably actual size like this. This right here is probably a photograph of the actual size. It was very small. I was kind of like, oh. Yeah, and it was done on parchment, So anyway, I just had to get this little book because I love me some Da Vinci. So yeah, I got that. And then the last thing that I got, and then we're going to get over here to Lady Jan's Cadfael book. I'm not going to do a flip through this because this is family friendly. Y'all know I try to, I don't mind nude art or, bodies at all, but I try not, because we have a lot of kids and grandkids that stop and watch our show. So I just want to show you though that if you do remember the books that Melody got me, these right here. Let me pull one. This set of books, the Sketching from the Imagination. This is the sci-fi one. If y'all remember these books, I was careful when I flipped through them, but it's that kind of art. They're sketchbooks from artists, some digi, some traditional. You might like Leonardo's Dreams of His Flying Machine, Coral Piece by Eric White. Okay, all right, Jan, thank you. And so I love, let me just find a page here. Let me find a page that's safe. So they're different sketchbooks, photographs of sketchbooks, paintings, and different. Let me find one that's bigger here. And some of them are kind of creepy. Well, really, most of them are kind of creepy, but not all of them. Here's some landscapes. Oh, thank you, Dev. I hope you're not driving and talking. I know better that you're not doing that. So, but here's some different creatures. And then it has a little write-up, a little profile about each of the artists. I'm looking at it off to the side so that we keep it family friendly. But yeah, all different kinds of sketchbooks. Yeah, I showed the book that you enabled me, Dev. Like, it's not the only one, but um, I showed this book, Dev. He enabled me on that. So anyway, it's Imagine Effects sketchbook, and this is, I think, volume 1 is the first one of the year. I think they come out twice. I think these come out twice a year. Maybe it's once a year. But it might be twice a year. The other ones I have Cameron's taken. So I have several of these, but Cameron took them all. He loved the art. So yeah. And now these aren't cheap, guys. You're paying a book price for this. You're paying a book price for this work here. But to me, it is so worth it. Here, let's see. Make sure here. Let me look. Just kind of flipping through and showing you a couple different artists here. And all the artists have write-ups. And yeah, so it's a very cool book. So there we go. There we go. All right. So there's that. Okay. So that's, I think, all the books that I have to show today. Other than Lady Jan's. I did get my, let me cover up the address. I love Janet's mail. Here, this is the envelope that Janet sent me. One of these. She has one of these on her channel to focus her, when you're on white paper, something you want to focus. She has one of these, focus, you freak. So she made me one. They bring out specials every now and then. I get the magazine most months. Yeah, I don't subscribe to the magazine. I just get the sketchbook. And I can't remember if it's once or twice a year, Ian. But because, again, my grandson takes them. Yeah, so he loves the art in them. Okay, so there's my focus, you freak. Okay, now let's move my Da Vinci book. Oh, wait, one other thing I want to show you guys. Y'all know I did the diamond painting for Boo. That partial diamond painting. It was the only diamond painting I've done so far. I did like it because it was a partial, and I showed it to you. Well, I went ahead and got a frame for it so that when I see Boo the next time I see her. So here's what it looks like. I had it framed. And so, yeah, I know it's going to glare out. So I put it in a frame for her. So this will go to my granddaughter. So I thought it turned out really pretty under the glass. I know, right? So, yeah. So there's that. Okay. Anything else? Let me look around. I think I got everything else. Thanks, guys. All right. So now to the PSS reason. Yeah. To the real treat of the day. Okay. And I will zoom in and let's try to reset the lighting and everything. Let's see what we can do here. Hang on. I want to get this nice and clear. Let's make sure it is sharp and okay. My hand's a little off color there, but I don't want it too dark, but I don't want it flashed out. Let's try to refocus. Hang on, guys. Let's autofocus again. Let's focus. Oh, wait. Where's my focus, you freak? Oh, my gosh. That's pretty good. Okay. Yes, Cadfael. All right. So, for those of y'all who don't know, I love Cadfael. Lady Jan, True North Lady Jan, loves Cadfael. And she has been to the abbey that his show. His the books were based off of by Ellis Peters, and we both read all the books. And again, I don't know, you can probably get them on Kindle or something to read them in a larger format other than the tiny paperbacks, right? Thanks, Connie. Yeah, it was. I think it was a little tricky on some of the bigger. You think, Connie, on the bigger drills on the diamond painting, that'd be easier to pick those bigger ones up. It's actually harder. Yeah, Shrewsbury. And and again, before you got here, Jan, me, and Julie were talking about, it's been probably 20 years since, at least 20 years since we read the books. But of course, Derek, is it Jacoby or Jacoby? I think it's Jacoby. Played Cadfael in the miniseries, the PBS, BBC miniseries. So she starts out by putting a picture of him right at the beginning. And this book, guys, I'm telling you, I'm going to read her letter and try to do it justice. I'm going to try. She did post some pictures on Instagram. Let me see. Hang on. Let me go over there. Of the whole book spread out. I posted one on Instagram, but I just wanted to like tease you guys for today's show. Let's see, where's my, here we go. So here's the picture I posted of it. But Jan posted, let me get a sip of juice here. Search lady. Hang on, guys. Gotta gather it up here. Okay. Wait, it's not on that channel. Which channel is it on, Jan? It's on her other channel. Let me find it. Where is it? Well, I can't find it right now. It's not on Lady True North. It's on her other. She has two channels. I can't find it right now. Oh, Lady North Crafts. Okay, that's right. Okay, thank you, Jan. Let's go over there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here's a picture of it. So she has it all accordioned out. Can y'all see that? It's a big accordion book with lots of pockets. And she wrote me a letter. There are maps included. And the whole thing was in this like faux parchment. She had it all wrapped up and tied with a string here. She had this all wrapped up in this faux parchment. Doesn't that look cool? I mean, oh my gosh. Oh, that's a good light catcher right there. We'll have to keep this handy. That's a good light catcher. All right. Let's put it on this side. And there's maps and pullouts. And she wrote the letter. And so I'm going to try to show it as I show. And thanks, everybody, for all the thumbs up, by the way. Okay. So the different, let's see here. Let me, all right. All right. She wrote me a personal letter. This should have been, she said it should have been here by February for my birthday, but it took longer to make than she thought. But hey, when you see it. So she goes, so onwards we march. Pun, because it's in March. So what in the name of Diddle-wah Diddy am I sending you this time? Well, don't blame me. Blame Cadfael or the Muse, as it kept on growing. Mr. Bear says I should write to you user's manual, and I'm reading her letters here. User manual for Cadfael past and present. So here goes. It will come. Okay, so it will come to you half opened. Users. Okay, here we go. Just flip it to the Cadfael title page and start perusing. User manual note number 1. What you have is a do-si-dos front to back envelope concertina style many pocket album. Say that 6 times real fast. The front part is where you start, where Guess Who is peeking out from behind the title bar. Almost all the pictures and photos are mini envelopes in themselves or tuck spots. There are also blank medieval style parchment pages and tags, should you wish to address notes to the Cadfael album. Are y'all still with me here? Oh, I know. Wait, guys, y'all wait for it. I'm trying to read, as much of the information we need here. Each section is glued together in such a way as to create pockets. The small mini envelopes of plants, all grown and gathered by me, which is why it took so darn long to get it made. In one instance, I had to go out in a 2-foot snowdrift and scrape away the snow to see if I could find that darn plantain plant I know was planted around here somewhere. Don't worry. I found it. LOL. They're inserted with their nameplate on the outside. Flip the nameplate from up. Flip the nameplate from up and under wherever they are inserted and give a gentle tug. There is an envelope attached. It should slide out fairly easy. So I'm reading all the description because I want y'all to know all the stuff that is involved here. Containing the dried plant. With apologies to Ellis Peters for taking a bit of liberty in writing these chapters of Brother Cadfael's life. Time stands still for no man, not even a monk, who, though even often late to prayers, was, well, I should probably try to read this in a more Cadfaelian, is that a word? Cadfaelian tone. Time stands still for no man, not even a monk, who, though often late to prayers, was assuredly heading to the right place when his God would come to take him home. But before that event happened, and as Brother Cadfael often said, time enough for sleep in the grave. Now is the time to be about God's business. His apprentice Edward, along with other brothers, including the abbot, entreated the aging Brother Cadfael to take some time from his duties and dictate to Edward the healing properties of the plants in his beloved herb garden. Sadly, not all of the manuscript pages, as they were, if there were any saved after the great dissolution, have come down to us, save a very few. I would like to think of them hurriedly folded and shoved into the long sleeves of the threadbare robe of one of the Benedictine monks, perhaps the infirmarian himself, as he and his brothers made for safety during the great dissolution, most likely to France. Considering the peril of the times and the journeys, we can certainly forgive missing plant information from the herbalist list. Cadfael the monk, like the infirmary, the infirmarian and investigator. So for those of y'all that don't know, he was a Benedictine monk who was also solved murders. There were murder mystery books, and he was a Benedictine monk in maybe 1150. I don't remember the exact years he was solving murders back in the day. Number 1, title page with wood carving done by Hugh Wedderburn, master wood carver, for the TV series starring Derek Jacobi. Is it Jacobi or Jacobi? I still don't know. So this was and I'm going to try to go through each thing around 1150. Yeah, I thought that was somewhere around there. Okay. And so see the little pockets here, and here's the wood carving that was done for the series. Hugh Wedderburn, master wood carver. So that's all wood carved. I don't know about that, Ian, but I'm trying to kind of do it in a good tone, right? Okay. Now, let's see if the next one. Okay, so here we go. Here is number 2, map of Cadfael's beloved Wales with a tuck quote from Cadfael and his herbery workshop on the back. So here we have a little, and it's things can open up at the drop of a hat. So, okay, so here's the little map, and then here's the little workshop. Now, Jan's been to the monastery. Is this actually is this just from the movie, or is this actually in like the monastery itself that you took pictures of? Because I know she went there. Okay. Then over here, let's see, is this 3? Okay, yeah, 3. This is from Apothecary Rose Tuck. And I hope, yeah, here we go. I hope I'm doing this right here. So she's got this little flip up here. Apothecary Rose right there. Oh, wait, here, let's see envelope. See, I've got to try to do all this right. Okay, so here's another picture. There is Derek right there. In his it's from the movie. Okay, this is from the movie, the scene. And then here is the Apothecary Rose, and inside here we've got a little packet. Oh guys, you haven't seen nothing yet. Okay, and then she used these like coffee filters, right? She used these like brown coffee filters, and look, see these, and she grew all these, guys. These are all her own doings. Jan says, I grow apothecary roses. So just, I want y'all to get the full flavor. I know, right? Now I'm going to get them all back in as neatly as she had them. I'm going to try. Okay, so like this, and then this kind of tucks into, look, see, there's a pocket right there, right? So there's a pocket there that the flowers fit into, and then the little tag right here tucks in behind. Okay. Janet's been there. Okay, let's see. This should be a plant. Yeah, there was Marianne. I'm trying, guys, to take it slow and go through each thing here. Okay, so that was the Apothecary Rose, which contains dry petals from my Apothecary Rose Cadfael and his workshop. Number 4. Let's go to the next one. All right, I don't want to miss anything because it's easy to do. Okay, parchment paper. This is some parchment paper. This is attached with a little twine, with a twine. And this is the parchment paper and an Herbalist Alphabet. Okay, the Herbalist Alphabet and a list of the plants and their uses found in this album. Okay, so here are all the different uses, the list. It's such a treasure, I know, Anne, right? So here is the list of the plants and what they are good for, right? All the properties and each one, right? So that's its own little book. And then here's the parchment, like just parchment paper wrapped around the little booklet. Okay, so that flips out that way. Okay, so then here, book. Okay, now we got to go. Okay, so here is the canonical hours. Where's that? Is that in here? Okay, here we go. Okay, so here is just another picture of the rose, because then the next thing we go to is the canonical hours. All the different when the bells ring and you're called to prayer. I forget how many are there. 8, 6, 8. I forget how many there are. Brother Cadfael knew better than to be in a hurry where souls were concerned. There was plenty of elbow room in eternity. A rare Benedictine, the advent of Brother Cadfael. Brother Cadfael's day, canonical hours. Midnight rise, 2 a.m. and it has all the different. I think there's 8. I think there's 8 of them. Hi, Lynette. I'm not watching chat very much, guys, just to be honest with you. Yes, Lady Jan made this. She made this whole book. Then here's the Shrewsbury Abbey. Let's see. illustrate the rule of Saint Benedictine and Cadfael Rose. Okay, so that was that rose back here. Okay, Cadfael Rose. St. Gall Monastery layout illustrated by St. Benedictine giving the rule to the brothers. Cadfael quote, hours, Shrewsbury Abbey, interior. Brother Cadfael Benedictine Monastery. Illuminated rule of St. Benedict. If you look carefully on the right side of the section, you will find another packet. Okay, another packet, which contains dried Apothecary Rose petals. Okay, did I miss something here? On the other side, it might be on the back side. I'm telling you guys, it flips out, folds out. There's so many different little pockets and things. Okay, so I'm not seeing. This flips over this way. And then here's maybe it's in this one. Let's go in here. Okay, maybe this one might be Quail Hill Lavender. Is this one Quail Hill Lavender tuck packet? Okay, so here we go. I think this might be the lavender. It should still be sniffable. Bees would have been very important in Cadfael's herb garden, not only for the honey used medicinally to sweeten bitter potions, but of course pollination. Honey would also be sold in the market to bring in much needed coin. Oh, now this is the Apothecary Rose as well. I thought that was the first one. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Apothecary Rose. Look at this, guys. It's just so in depth. But guys, look at the little panels here. And they feel like velvet. I should be picking them up with tweezers, right? Can you see the purple in that? Okay, so this is the Apothecary Rose. Let's get them all lined up in there so they don't bend when I close it. Okay, so that goes in here. Let's tuck that back in. And look, see every little thing. Look at the detail. Okay. Okay, and then that tucks in. I think that is supposed to tuck in. Well, that was in here. Okay, that goes in there. Okay. I'm telling you guys, there's so many little pockets and treasures. And it's double-sided. It's double-sided. Okay, so this must be the lavender. Is this? Yeah, and here's just talking about the bees. Okay, so there's all the information about, bees and herbalists. Okay, so this is the lavender. Okay, so now we got the lavender. So we are at Quail Hill Lavender number 6. And look, see all the little bees there? And then this one must be, okay, that is the lemon balm. Well, we'll get to that one in a minute. Okay, so let's look at the lavender. Okay, so let's take that out. Isn't this awesome, guys? Are y'all enjoying this as much as I am? Okay, so let's open this up. Let's take a sniff. Oh, yes, you can still smell it. So let's open up the lavender. Sniff it, guys. Can you get a sniff? Yeah, and Anne's a gardener, so she probably really loves this. Look at all the little lavender. Isn't that beautiful? That tucks in here. Okay, and then it goes inside. Let's see, it goes in. Come on, guys. Just go behind. No, it goes in here. Tucks in behind here. And then the flap goes behind there. Like that. Okay. Hi, Mr. Fulton. I know, isn't it, Tiffany? And guys, I'm missing a lot of comments because I'm concentrating. Okay, so then the lemon balm. Let's pull that out. Little packs, little seed pack, little herb packs. And Cadfael he did have little packs. I don't know. I guess Jan, I can so imagine them looking like this. Cadfael's little packs of herbs and things, you know. And see, open this up, but it does make me want to read them all again. So here's the lemon balm, aka bee balm, BEE, like the bees, beloved by bees and grown to keep them happy. Lemon balm. Has a scent. I don't know if it doesn't smell like lemon to me, but it does have a scent. Okay, so there's the lemon balm. Little tucked back in the little packet. And that goes behind, it goes in here. Let's see. I'll find the spot for it. It tucks back in and then folds over the top. Okay, I'm trying to keep it as like original. Yes, every page. Okay, so the next page is mint tuck packet and a photo, Jan said, of hers, taken September 2016. Oh, wait, is this inside here? Oh, or here. Inside the Shrewsbury Abbey, which had a slight problem with honeybees at the time. All right, so let's do this first. This is the mint. Well, I'm trying to put it back as I go, Clara, so yeah. All right, so this one is the mint. You have to enjoy it, you know, you got to enjoy it. The letter will stay with it. So here's mint. Yeah, everything has a smell. It's not like I would think it would smell, but it has a smell. Okay, so there's the mint. So here's the Abbey of St. Peter and St. Paul, Shrewsbury, Shropshire, Brother Cadfael's Benedictine Abbey. So this will go back in the back, and the flap comes over and tucks in here. Care needed, please. We have honeybees, which are protected. We are trying to remove them, and the Beekeepers Association is aware of the problem. At the Abbey, when she was at the Abbey. Okay, so now let's see this one. Oh, here's another. This one's parsley. Okay, here's a picture. Let me show you the picture of the Abbey there. Hi, Judy. All the fibs, this little book is priceless. I know, Cynthia. There's a picture of it all folded. I would never get it back together. You just do it one at a time. So here we go. So Jan took the picture. Okay, so now let's open up the, this is the parsley, and she's got the Latin name on there. I just love how each one is wrapped in a packet. So cute. Okay, so there's the parsley. Okay, we'll put that back in there and tuck the little flap in like that. Okay, let's take a minute while I take a sip of juice. It does, Connie, it does fold all the way out, but wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, now we are on Plantain Tuck Packet. Various view of Shrewsbury Abbey, rainbow from the stained glass. So there's the stained glass is called, you know, making a rainbow. This is her picture from 2016. All right, and so here's the picture. How are you? Yeah, and hi, Jean. Okay, then this one is plantain. Here's like the little pictures. And then you open it up. Is this the one that you had to go out in the snow for, Jan? Lady True North. Look. It's just so awesome. It's just so awesome, Jan. I can't even say how awesome it is. And I'm reading along with her legend that goes with it, which I will fold up and will be kept with the book. Okay, so now let's tuck that back in the back. And I don't know, I have to go back through and hope that the back side's tucked in correctly, but we'll take it one at a time. Okay, so here, the next one is Rosemary tuck packet. Author's window. So you took these pictures of the window. Here's the stained glass window. In a snowstorm, Lady Jan. When saying Shire, say it like in shirt. Sure? Like sheer? No I? How do you say it then, Ian? Shropshire? Like Shropshire instead of Shropshire? Shropshire or Shropshire? Don't make me say that 3 times fast, Ian. Have you been, Ian? Have you been to this place? Shropshire. Okay. Shropshire. Okay, thank you. Okay, so here is Rosemary. The Brother Cadfael Window by Jane Grey, dedicated to the author Ellis Peters. Awesome. Dedicated to the author. Isn't that awesome? Okay, thank you, Ian. You have been to it, Ian? Okay, let's pull this out carefully here. All right, so we are on Rosemary. It's Rosemary. I'll just have to sniff them. The blow up shows Cadfael's book. Oh, this one. Okay. This one right here. So this is a blow up of this one from right here. So this section right here is this. Okay. So there's a close up of it. It's a lovely country. I've been to the country. Oh, the county. Okay. All right, Ian. All right. So let's tuck that back in. I want to make sure I don't bend it too much. Hang on, guys. Got to get it put back together. Okay, so that goes in there. This goes behind, and that tucks in like that. Isn't this cool? Okay, so the next thing is Sage. Okay, so Sage, tuck packet, an illuminated manuscript showing a monk herbalist and his patient. So this is an illuminated letter. If y'all have never done calligraphy or seen old original calligraphy, if you've never seen an old like prayer book or Bible from 1100 or 1200, if you see one in person, they literally glow. It's the paint, the gold they use, the books, they just like they're shining, glowing. I mean, I saw and we had an exhibition at the High Museum, I don't know, probably 20 years ago now, of awesome old, a whole exhibition of them. And they're just, you can't even imagine how they just glow. Okay, so let's go with the sage here. Okay, so that's this. Jan, how many weeks did you spend on this? Or a couple of months at least? Bye, Ann. Finish watching later? Okay, I know. Isn't it awesome? How long did it take you, Jan, to do this? Lady True North. Okay, then this one is Time Tuck Packet, Medieval Monastery, Herb Garden, and Medieval Drawing. Oh, here's the drawing. The Medieval Medicine drawing. And then the illuminated as well. I'm trying to see. She answered me. Okay, here's the time. Started mid-January. It took her about 6 weeks to make this. It's a treasure. It is an absolute treasure. There's the time. Well, some of these Bibles and prayer books were not big. That these books, these handwritten Bibles and prayer books, they are not big. You know, they're all handwritten. That time is orange scented. Oh, it is. It does have an orange scent to it. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's put this one back in here. I haven't seen the other side. We'll see what the other side looks like when we get to it. Okay. Okay, the next one is vervain. Is that like verbena? What is vervain? Vervain. I'm not sure what that one is. Vervain. An Augustine holster, like a place where Cadfael and his brother would have stayed, going to and coming back from Wales. Okay, so this was another monastery or church. Look at all these pictures. And then the map of Shropshire, Wales, A Morbid Taste for Bones. That's the name of A Morbid Taste for Bones. Well, I'll get to that one in a minute. Okay, so here's some pictures here. I mean, you'd probably have to feel like you were walking on special, like, I don't want to say holy ground, but you know what I mean? You'd have to feel like it's very special. Okay, Lithany Priory, Black Mountains, known currently as the best pub in Wales. I can't read that. Augustinian monastery, and a likely place where Brother Cadfael and his brother would, okay, that's what she says here, would have stayed on their journey in the let me read it over here. Morbid Taste for Bones. Okay, so here, let's open this one. Okay. I just love seeing them. All the herbs are so different. They're all so different. Shall I make tea with any of these, lady? I'm not going to do that. Don't anybody email me. I'm not making tea with any of the herbs. I do have, well, I actually gave it to Cameron. What is that herbal, Culpeper's herb thing. And it's been reprinted. So if you ever want to know a nice, old, probably maybe, when was Culpeper's written? 1600s, maybe? I don't remember when Culpeper's herb book was written, but they've reprinted it. I can't show you my copy because I gave it to Cameron. Okay, who is now into succulents. He's into cacti. Okay, I don't see any more things. Okay, so this is the cover of A Morbid Taste for Bones. That's the cover of the book right there by Ellis Peters. Okay, and then another little map there, and another one of the roses. Okay, then, okay, so the map of Shropshire, Wales, A Morbid Taste for Bones, mini cover, Brother Cadfael quote with his Cadfael Rose on back. So, yeah. Truth, like the burgeoning of a bulb under the soil, however deeply sown, will make its way to the light. Brother Cadfael, The Complete Chronicles. Okay, so there's that. And then on the back here, let's see what we got here. We have, wait, let's go over number, oh wait, next page. On the reverse side, okay, so I don't know if this starts the reverse side. If this starts the reverse side with the lemon orange. Okay, let's open this one up. I think we're going the other way now in the book. I'm gonna open up the whole book for you guys in a minute. Now, we are now in his past life as a crusader. Okay, all right, awesome. Yeah, he used to be a crusader. He had a woman. Oh, wait, let's tuck that whole thing in there. So this is when he was a crusader. Okay, Cadfael the Crusader. I've also included a prequel of sorts, a map of the Crusades and the city of Jerusalem at the time Cadfael was there, as well as a very telling quote on how he viewed the Crusades. I think it may be safe to say that he felt it was not only a foolish excuse for war, but a terrible waste of manhood and resources, all to satisfy various egos of a pope and kings. The leather type wallet. Okay, is this time for this now, or is it the other one? I know there's another pullout. Is it time to open this one now? Is it time to open this one now, Jan? I think this is it. The leather type wallet contains a map, the map book done in Turkish map fold style. Wallet open. Okay, so this one, or because I know there's another one in here too. There's another map in here. So are we on this one? Is this the wallet we're opening now? I'm waiting for a yes. Okay, let me read it. The map book done in Turkish map fold style, as I thought it very apt. I would like to think that it perhaps hidden inside Brother Cadfael's Psalter, secreted behind the end papers. Yes, okay. When you open it, the first map is one drawn of the Crusader camps during the siege of Jerusalem in which Cadfael took part. And the second map is the one of the city of Jerusalem itself, dating from the same time. Okay, so here we go. So, and then there's a little, just a little parchment thing in here that opens up like the parchment paper. Okay, so let's open this up here. So now look how this is folded, guys. I did open this. Are we right? Okay. All right. So here we go. So we're going to open this up. Look how this opens up, guys. Can y'all see? Wait for it. Wait for it. Look at it, guys. See how it folds up? She says it's a Turkish fold. Jerusalem, about 1187. I know she does, Jean. And then see how it just kind of, isn't that neat, guys? Isn't that so awesome? Let's do it one more time. I don't even know how she figured out how to fold this. Did you have this one memorized, little Miss Origami? I know, isn't it amazing? What the what? I know, Jean, right? Jeannie. So yeah, so it's these maps of Jerusalem. Here's the city, and here's what does she say this part was? One drawn on the crusade during the siege of Jerusalem, and this is the map of Jerusalem itself. Isn't that awesome? Now let's watch. Look. Very cool. And she put it in this little packet, this little, like this. See? Yeah, that tucks in there. And that's so cool. Okay. And see, the whole book was wrapped in this. It looks like old parchment. Okay. So now let's go here. Let's see what we got here. I have always known that the best of the what does this say? I can't read. Saracen could out-Christian many of us Christians. The Leper of St. Giles. That's from the book, The Leper of St. Giles. That's one of the books. How many books are there? Do we know? Or you probably know, Jan. I don't remember. Are there 18 or 20? How many Cadfael books were there? Okay, so now let's see here. Let's go ahead and all right, so this is the back of this one now. All right, so now we're on the back side. Okay, so here is the lemon poppy pack. Okay, we already did the lemon poppy pack. Tucked into the crusade drawing is a small packet containing dried lemon rind and a few poppy seeds. The greatest gift that Cadfael brought with him, besides the medicinal knowledge he learned from the Arabic contacts, would be the poppy. He mentions it frequently, and we know that from this plant comes great pain relief, which he often used to heal the sick. Dried citrus was available and would be used in drinks, especially among sailors, to prevent scurvy. An illuminated Islamic drawing of St. Francis preaching to the Sultan. Is that one? Oh, no, here it is. Next page. An illuminated Islamic drawing of St. Francis preaching to the Sultan during the Fifth Crusade, showing there was dialogue between the opposing sides. And then there's little. No, I don't think she put any poppies in here. No. Oh, go back. Go back to what? Did I miss something? Did I miss? No, that's from the back side. That's from the back side. From the side we already did. Okay, I know I'm missing something here, but that's from the other side. These go in here. What I miss? The front. Yeah, I showed the lemon packet. I showed this one. Yeah. Oh, there's poppy. Oh, lemon and poppy. Okay, so that's what this says, lemon and poppy. It's like a double. See, it's like two things in one here. Okay, so yeah, I showed this. I showed this. I know. I'm trying to get I don't want to, I want to make sure I keep it in order so that I can keep the letter, the notes going the right direction. Okay, so this is the back side of that. This is the back side of that. Okay, so wait. Now, that's the back side of this. Let's go past the illuminated Islamic drawing. Distillation, my favorite find. A drawing of, okay, here is the Alembic still, invented by Maria Herbaria, 2nd century, who is honored to this day as the bottom part of the still is called the Morphia. Rose oil would have been among the first of many medicinal plants distilled, and much later. Is that this? Am I right? Oh, I'm going to go in here. Okay, I missed the map. Okay, I missed the map somewhere. All right, so maybe I just missed the map. Anyway, here's the map. Okay, look, it's all like in Arabic. Very cool. And look how it's folded. See that, guys? I love these folds that she does. Okay, is to this, go back to this. Yeah, I showed no, wait. Okay, these are the flaps from the one in the front. Okay, this, did I show this? I think I'm ahead of myself now. Yeah, I'm ahead of myself here. This, when you say go back, I don't know where we are. Here's the map. The illuminated Islamic drawing of St. Francis. That was well, I don't know. There, here, these, this, I'm not sure. And then these are the flaps from the other side. Okay. And then I just lost this one. Let's put that one back in here. Wait, it goes this way. I know I'm probably messing it up. Okay, and then this the still, and then various Arabic medicinal drawing, plant and healing. I'm not sure which is which. Sorry, I think I got some things out of blank parchment note paper. I think we did that one. And then, let's see. Dried Apothecary Rose petals. I don't know if we passed that one up too, because all the petals from the other side. This is the back side. Go back to the front section. Oh my gosh. Here? To the front, Jean? Look, we've gone 5 or 6 pages since the front. No, I'm not making one of these. Okay. Quail Hill lavender tuck packet should. Okay, we did the lavender. Did I miss a page, or did we go on? Oh wait, we already did that page. Wait. Okay, yeah, here we go. Scattered throughout the books are hints of a sailing life. Okay, now here we go. Hints of a sailing life. And I start this last section of Cadfael's life with a very precious map, again folded. Okay, so that was this map. Okay, this was a very precious map, again folded in Turkish map fold. This is an Arabic map showing the Mediterranean routes. Perhaps Miriam's brother was a sea captain, and as token of friendship to Cadfael, had one copied for him. Then this is the compass rose of some kind, right? This is a compass rose of some kind, I guess. And then, so I guess I just didn't read far enough ahead. And then here, there's a little tag in there. There's nothing on it, just a little tag in there. And then here are medieval sailing scenes. Here and here, medieval sailing scenes. Yeah, that was an Arabic compass rose. Okay. And then this, let's see what this is. Oh, this is a quote, right? This must be one of the quotes from the book. By far the most important of all the sea life in the eyes of our authors is and I'm not even going to be able to pronounce it, or sea snakes. The amount of ink used up on these beasts seems to be out of proportion entirely to their actual importance as land or sea marks. This must have been because, as the change of wind was the first sign of the Arabian coast after crossing the Arabian Sea from India, the sea snake was regarded as the first sign of the Indian coast when crossing from Arabia. Sea snakes were to be found in considerable quantities on the extreme outer edge of the Indian continental shelf. European travelers and pilot guides often mention this fact. Therefore, they appear to be so important to the navigational writers that the longest section of the Minhaj's sixth chapter deals with them, and the Maj something actually wrote two special treaties on them. So there's the different sea snakes. Yeah, sea snakes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. Then the medieval sailing ship with the blank tag. Okay, so here's a little tag here. Medieval sailing ships. And this one is from the Lisbon, Portugal scene. That's what I think that is. You're not going swimming in, Jean. And then let's see the back one here, blank parchment paper. And some more. This must be the Lisbon, Portugal scene right here. Okay. And then all just kind of old sailing ships. And then here's the tag. She says, for Miss Dee Dee, a true Cadfael medievalist. And then it says handmade and Jan's stamp on there. Okay. So I think cover. Oh, yeah. And then here's the blank parchment here at the back. Of course, I'm not going to write on it, you know. As this is a handmade album, there will be mistakes, bumps, glitches, scratches, and assorted, which I hope will add to the authentic feel of the album. I had great fun making this for you as a tribute to the countless hours of your time, generosity, sharing of your artistic talent and technique with the fibs, and of course, your coffee and humor. I am thrilled to be finally finished with this opus and hoping you will enjoy it many times over. AKA Jan, AKA Lady Quail. Sent on with much love from your Lady Quail, Mr. Bear, Misty the Supervisor, and Quentin the Quail with all his gang. And then she signed it down there. So, yes. So let's show you. Let me see if I can do this. I don't want anything to fall out. I hope I have it all put back together. See right there, that has to be put back in there. Here we go. So I want y'all to see the whole. We lost some herbs there. Let's put that one back in here. That tucks over this way. There we go. Make sure it's back in its right little pocket. There we go. So can y'all see? And again, Jan does have a picture of it completely. Let me see if I can find it again. Wasn't it awesome? Hang on, let me show you her picture. Y'all can go find it on her. I thought you had a different picture too. This is the only one I'm seeing right now. I thought you had a different picture shown too. See how it's all stretched out right there? But I thought you had one with everything laid out, Jan. But I can't find that one now. Isn't that awesome, guys? And of course, I will make sure the letter, the map. Y'all want to see this map again? It's a swipe. Oh, okay. Well, then that's why I couldn't find it. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, it's a swipe. Okay, there we go. There's the whole thing laid out. Look at that, guys. There's the whole project laid out. Look at that. I knew I'd see more pictures. I know, right? Right, Tiffany? Okay, let's look at this map again. Just the folding of the map is like amazing. Isn't that cool, guys? How it just... And everything has this old parchment look to it. Look, it came wrapped in this. It folds out and flip it. It looks like a tent. Oh, well, let's do that. Fold it out and flip it. It looks like a tent. Oh, it does. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look, guys. Can y'all, let me move this. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? That is just amazing. Coolest tent ever. Exactly. You need to learn that fold. Isn't it awesome? Oh my gosh. So I guess that's why they call it a tent fold. It's just all amazing. So I love every smidgen of it. All the little herb packs, all the story. Of course, I've read all the books. Jan, did you ever say how many books there were? Because I can't remember now. Because I haven't read them in 20 years. It will all get put back in here with the letter. The letter I will fold up to make sure it fits. And I will put it inside the map packet here. Like this. So that it's all together. 21 books. 21, yeah. So thank you so much, Jan. I can't even thank you enough. Can you open the crusade side? Open the crusade side. Okay, the back side, yeah. The back side here, yeah. What do you want me to go to? Here's the back side, the crusade side. I'm waiting to see what else she wants me to do here. It is a masterpiece. I'm telling you guys. I am telling you. It is a true masterpiece. So I'll just kind of flip it through here. Oh, no, let's don't lose that. And then there's the front of the other side. So yeah. Is this you want me to open this one? Oh, I don't know which one you mean. You wanted me to see the still. Oh, well, okay. I'm not sure where that is. That's a map. Okay, I'm not seeing a still. It's a tag. At the beginning of the crusade. Okay, let's go back. Back. Let's fold this up. Fold. Fold. This is the beginning, right? Right here. Here's the beginning. Here's the citrus. This right here? Oh, this is what you're talking about. This is a still. Oh, okay. So that picture. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a bee. Yeah, got it right there. There we go. I try to keep up with every little bit. I hope I did it justice, Jan. I hope I did it justice. Because it is just a stunning little book. So, yeah, that was so much fun. Oh, thanks. It was really fun to flip through. Let me back out just a little here. I mean, it's small. Look, guys. It's small. Okay. She did amazing. So y'all make sure and go over to her Instagram. Oh, you don't have to be sorry oh so long. Good grief, it's a masterpiece. It's your opus. So y'all make sure and go over to Jan and follow her on Instagram and look at the pictures closer, and you can see them in all the stretched out piece. I know, the best handmade art book ever. I know. So, guys, I think, let's see, how long we've been here? A little over 2 hours. Thanks all for all the thumbs up. I think I'm just going to do a short show today. I don't know if Janet's still here. Janet, are you still coming? If you want to come on early. Yeah, Kathy, you'll have to go back and watch the whole thing. I don't know if Janet wants to come on early or not. Hi, Suze. How you doing, Suze? I hope you're healing up well. And don't forget, if y'all see Xandra around, give her a gentle hug. She's having her knee surgery today. I'm here. I can come on an hour early. Okay, so that means she can come on at 12. She usually comes on at 1. So Janet says she can come on. You don't have to, Janet. I'm just saying I'm going to go ahead and leave early. So we did a whole book. We did a whole book show today, including this little masterpiece right here. Did you go back to the doctor, Suze? I hope. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed all the nice comments, lady. I'll have to go back and read them because, I was busy flipping, so I didn't get to read all the comments. But if you've never read any Cadfael books, okay, Janet will tweet. If you haven't read any of the Cadfael books, A Morbid Taste for Bones is the first one. And you'll get hooked on them. I read them all. I read them back to back in the late 80s. No, yeah, because I think they came out in the 70s and early 80s. So I read them in the 80s and maybe through the 80s, early 90s. So, yeah. You should be able to get them at the library. Maybe Kindle. So, yeah. So thanks, everybody. And thanks so much, Jan. You don't even know what a special gift this is. You're going to read them, Lynn? Yeah. I don't know where Eileen is, but Cole, I haven't seen her this morning. Maybe she slept in. Yeah, and there's the TV series, which here's Derek. Is it Jacoby or Jacoby? I always say it wrong. But this is who played Cadfael in the BBC PBS series. And I haven't seen those in years either. When did those come out, Jan? Do you remember? When the series, they probably repeat it every now and then. But I haven't seen it in years. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for all the thumbs up. Oh, you're welcome, Julie Topaz. Yeah, something like 1990. Yeah, something like that. Y'all have a great Monday. Teresa said the series is on Amazon Prime right now. Nothing beats the books for me. Nothing beats the books. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you over at Janet's in about an hour or so. All right. Thanks, guys. And thanks so much, Jan. Bye.